Shooting your first wedding. From Susan Taylor Photography. Video 15. Equipment. You must already have a camera and cards to record your images. Otherwise you wouldn't consider taking on this job. But whatever part of a wedding day you are photographing, it's a big responsibility. And to feel confident you really need to come well equipped. Let's start by listing necessary equipment. Don't worry if your own equipment list has gaps. We'll talk about how to deal with that later in the video. Let's begin with cameras. Would you really feel comfortable trying to shoot a wedding day with only one camera? If there's any kind of accident, you would be completely lost. It also means time wasted whilst you change lenses. Cards. Do you have enough cards that will hold hundreds of pictures? Batteries. You'll be using a lot of power during the day. Do you have spare charged batteries? Lenses. If you think about the range of pictures that you will try to capture on the day, what lenses do you have to help you? Do your lenses have simple filters to protect against breakage that would make them unusable? Does each of your lenses have a lens hood? Do you have any kind of flash gun? And spare batteries for your flash? Does your flash gun have some kind of diffuser to soften the light? Do you have some kind of equipment bag for carrying all your gear? Do you have any way of carrying the spare batteries and cards so that they're always with you? If there are fireworks or you want to carry out any special effects, have you got a tripod? Now let's carry out an audit. Check out. What equipment do you have? And how does it compare to the list we just considered? Where do you feel there's an important gap in your equipment? Filling the equipment gap. First, what could you manage without? For instance, do you really need a tripod? What could you borrow? As a keen photographer, do you know of any others who might be willing to loan their equipment? There is always the possibility of hiring. This might not be something you are familiar with, but it's very straightforward. One well-known company in the UK is called Lenses for Hire Limited. They provide an excellent service that offers camera bodies, lenses, flash guns, and cards. They give the hirer plenty of time either side of the day you're going to be using their equipment so that you have time to practice and to arrange a return. Take a look at their website and you get some idea of their range of products and charges. Is there anything else you might need? If you need extra lights for sparkle, say when you're capturing jewelry, just use the Torch app on your phone. A small soft cloth is really useful for keeping lenses clean. Small pieces of different fabric can make a good background for jewelry or flowers. None of these is heavy or difficult to carry. Insurance. Is your equipment insured? It might well be covered by your household insurance. Make a point of checking with your insurance company. Is professional photography insurance something you should consider? If your equipment causes an injury or damages property, then the public liability part of professional insurance will cover you. But professional insurance is an expensive option and probably something you would take out only if you were working regularly. In the next video, we'll be thinking about the finished product from your day's work. What will you hand over to the bride and groom?